Hello everyone, welcome to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you for joining me today. Before we get started, a few housekeeping notes. All the product I used and all the dimensions will be listed below. There's a link to my online store if you wish to purchase any of these products. There's my email address if you have any questions. There's our Facebook group. We'd love to have you join that. And finally, remember to share, like, and subscribe on YouTube and help me grow in YouTube world. Today is May 1st. Guess what? We can open the catalog. Finally, I can show you the inside. So we're going to look in a few pages in a minute, but I want to tell you about a great joining offer that starts today. For $199, you will get $125 worth of product. You will also get free stamp sets, the designer series paper 6x6 of the new in colors, the new in color cardstock, and the Stampin' Write markers. So it's a great offer. So there's our Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash. This is pretty Peach Pie. Pretty in Pink, a returning but beautiful color I'm glad we got back, and Petunia Pop. So you can get all the ink pads, a pack of paper with all the colors in it, the designer paper, and the pins for free, plus $125 worth of product for $99, free shipping, and you'll also get some business supplies. So if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up!, we'd love to have you join the Light Keepers and join my team. So send me an email and I will then get a hold of you and we can talk and get you going. This promotion is only good till the 31st of May. So if you're interested, please let me know. I'd love to have you join my team. So I decided we are going to concentrate on the in colors today. And so let me show you what we're going to be making and then we'll take a peek in the, well, I'll show you as we go. So the first suite, we're not using the whole suite today. We're going to be using aspects. We're going to be using this stamp set. This is Unbounded Beauty, which I'm sure we're going to be playing with very soon. I got the whole suite, and so I can't wait to get into it. I just haven't yet. So my life, as many of you know, has been a little chaotic lately. But we're going to be using this stamp set here, which is sitting here. So this is what we're going to be using, Flowers of Beauty. It's on page 54 and 55 of the new catalog. Then we're going to be using a stamp set. Grab it. It is called Seaside Wishes. Now this is, we're not using the stamp set today, or this is a hybrid embossing folder. It has a die with it, which is gorgeous. And once again, like I said, I'm just getting into playing with this now, but I did want this verse. Your friendship is the best gift. And that's what I wanted for my card. So we're grabbing the verse from this one. So we got that. And then we're going to be using a carryover, Cheerful Daisies. And Cheerful Daisy, I'm not using the stamps. Now, the dies carried over. They're no longer a bundle value, but the dies are still there. But there is this little tag, little banner, label. I just love this one, and we're going to be using that one. So we brought a few different things in. And then we're going to be also using, and I did not mark the page, I should have. I'll get it for you in just a second. We are going to be using, this is the Eyelet embossing folder, and it is part of, hang on, I know it's at the front of this catalog. It is part of the Countrywood suite right here, which is another beautiful suite, which we'll be playing with at some point. And I'm going to be showing you this ribbon here in a little while. I was playing with the beige, the new basic beige. So I'll be using a little bit of that with that one in a few minutes and show you that one. So there's the little bit. Look, if you don't have a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, send me an email and I can get a catalog out to you. And don't forget about that wonderful joining offer. It's the best one I've seen in a long time. So, you're wondering what we're going to be making. We're going to be making this card. And for its first appearance, this is Shy Shamrock. It's a very simple little card. Then we have Summer Splash, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie. So guess what color we're making? Shy Shamrock. Now all of these have matching ribbon, and this ribbon is really nice to work with. But we'll be using this one today. We're going to do Petunia Pop. So those are the cards. And the envelopes, I've just stamped a simple little flower in the corner of each of them. These make great little thank you and gift look, cards for people. So let's get started. Before I start, though, I'm going to show you the beige one. Basic Beige is a new color that was added along with these new in colors, but it is in the regular lineup. And so I decided to take the same card and play with the Basic Beige. Now, I had not gotten the beige, I ordered the beige ribbon. It hadn't arrived yet when I started building this card. So I decided I needed to put a little color with it. So I went with this Petal Pink, and this is the Petal Pink and White Diagonal Trim Combo Pack. It is beautiful ribbon. And you see the diagonal in that. And then I grabbed the pink, Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock Foil Gems and used those with that beige. Just a beautiful card. So I wanted to show you another one I had made with the beige. So let's build this one. Do like all these new in colors. We have our envelope. I have already tied a bow. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to emboss our piece of Petunia Pop. I'm sorry, it's going to take me a while to get all the names down. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Let me grab Auto here and grab my plates here. Need plate 1 and plate 4. And I just set the embossing folder down. And this is the beautiful, it's a 3D embossing folder. And I'm just going to put my paper in here and line it up. This has, I want to make sure it's pretty straight because all the pattern goes for the eyelets. Fold in first of the folder. That is what that eyelet looks like when it's done. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to get cranky little Auto out of here. Okay. So let's do some stamping. I had lots of extra pieces when I was making these cards. I cut a whole bunch up. So there's our envelope. We have a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Petunia Pop. I'll just set all these off to the side here for a moment. So this is a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. This is the inside of our card, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And here is our envelope. And then I have another small piece. This is just a scrap, but it's approximately 2.5 by 1 1/4. Just big enough for my die to cut with. And we're going to grab Petunia Pop. And I'm going to grab me a mat, because I know I brought them over here. This is photopolymer, so I'm going to use that. So I think I'll do my verse first. It says, your friendship is the best gift. Just like that. We'll die cut that in a few minutes. And then we're going to do, there's 2 of these out of this set. One has more solid leaves, another. It is 2-step stamping, but I'm not using it that way first. I'm going to do the more solid one first. They do go over each other, but. And I want to go up towards the top just a slight angle. Like that. And this one is the one that is got more of the detail in it. You don't have to always use them as two-step. You can use them as single. I'm going to overlap a little bit, but go off to the side. Just like that. Just makes a beautiful little pattern on your paper. Okay, so we'll set that one off to the side. Next is inside of our card, and we're going to do this part two-step. This is the outside image, which is going to be darker, and this is the inside image. Now, this particular set I found, I go back and forth as to doing the inside or the outside, but I do find doing the outside of this one easier. But everybody do their own thing. You can tell which way is up on this flower very easily. And I'm going to put it down here in the corner. And since I'm going to do the envelope the same way, I'm going to come over here and do that one. Now, when you look at this one has a little right here, and the circle goes in the middle of the center of the flowers. So if you line those up, you can see exactly where it goes very easily. But I don't want it full strength, so I'm going to stamp off and stamp on. It's very beautiful. This is actually the first time I actually stamped with this particular color. The new Petunia Pop. Until I made these cards this week, I had not stamped with them. As you all know, I took a little time off. There we go. And that is all of our stamping. Now we do need to do a little die cutting. So you could bring your big machine back. Little Cranky's next to me, so I'm just going to grab a little Cranky because he's a little easier to lift. So you need plate 1 and plate 2 and a second plate 2. And this is that die I grabbed out of the Daisy set. Just like that. And just die cut that out. And we have our verse. Boy, these kits are being awful good. I got one in the window and one on the blanket. Guess I shouldn't say much, right? So, first what we're going to do is we're going to take this and mount it here. And we're going to also put the inside of our card in. I think we'll do the inside first. You know, I do like to do the insides first if I can. Oops. There we go. This is quite a beautiful color. All these colors are so beautiful. And, oh, that's the deboss side. But I'm using the emboss side today. But deboss is pretty cool too. And it looks pretty good. Next, we're going to grab, I already made my bow, but I'm going to grab a little piece of this and this. And just go over the top here like that. Like I said, just a small piece. And if you don't have kittens, you probably don't need to worry about putting a little pin in your ribbon, but I've had ribbons strung clear across. And so I'm going to put that across about like that. So I'm just going to grab my seal. And I'm just going to put a little piece here and a little piece there. I never can tell the front This ribbon, it does have a front side to it, a back side, but it's not that noticeable, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm going to come about an inch from the bottom. Put that nice and straight, or as straight as I can get it, like that. Now you could pop this up on dimensionals if you wanted. I'm just gonna, since I have the seal out, I'll just use the seal. I decided I'm gonna put my saying up. So I'm going over this way a little ways, not quite, just off center slightly, like that. Because I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. And I'm printing a few because I want to make sure it's where I want it. These are nice, easy cards. And I'm going to go almost to where the embossing piece is, right at the side there, just like that. And grab a glue dot. And put a little ribbon on there, just a little bow like that. Get rid of these and get me some bling. Now these are the Shimmer Gems 2024-2026. There's also a flatter one. I didn't bring them out today, but I'm sure you'll see them soon enough. Actually, they're right here. Hang on. There they are. These are the end colors, and these are the resin dots, so they're live, little flat, and these are the shimmer. A little bit different. So we have two sets for the new in colors, and there is this one here. So I'm going to grab a large one and put it up here, and then grab a couple small ones. One, I'm going to put it down here, and the other one I'm going to put right about here, like that. And that is the final card out of our tube. I almost set that into my sponge. Thank you. I almost set it into this. It's wet. So that's Petunia Pop. Peach Pie. Pretty in Pink. Shy Shamrock. And everybody, I'll have to scoot over just a little bit and get everybody in the camera. Summer Splash. So there is all 5 of the new in colors. So I hope you all like the new in colors. I do. And don't forget the joining special if you are interested. We'd love to have you join the Light Keepers. So with that being said, I will see you on Friday, and we have a special project on Friday. So I think you'll enjoy it. We're using another new stamp set. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day.